deep fake cryptocurrency videos.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So make sure that your computers are locked down. That goes for Starfleet and civilian.
Yeah, no kidding. How was the Bolts and Bruins game today?
That was for the communication officer.
Yep.
Oh, it was good.
Welcome,
We won.
everybody.
We won.
Yep.
All right. Let me get my proper uniform. This is
Yes.
not regular uniform.
I'm the great TP Holly. Welcome, everybody. Okay, 5 fingers. Welcome, everybody, to episode 6 of Picard season 3, named Bounty, but I reckon it should be named Family. This one was very family, passing on to the next generation, blah 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 kind of thing themed.
Yep.
Yeah. What did you guys think of this one?
God damn.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shockers. Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
it
Hey.
was definitely a roller coaster ride. There was a lot of woohoo.
All the things. Yeah.
Really did that? Woohoo.
Yep.
I think Terry Matalis and crew went, okay, we've only got 10 episodes to play with here. You want Star Trek? Here, have some. Yes, please. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking lot. Take it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding. Certainly
Yeah.
did that.
I definitely, there's a few parts of this episode I've watched multiple times. And then some. And then some more.
Yep.
And
then
even
some more.
Section 31 intelligence got a mention in this.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Easter eggs in
Woohoo!
this.
Yeah, lots of goodies. So we've got a few pictures to go through, about 160 odd or something.
Yeah, so like I said, whatever this damn bug is, I'm going to try and burn it out now. I'm just going to,
Get a nuke it.
bottle kill some West Cork cask strength.
There you go.
62%. That should do the trick.
That'll do it.
Oh, I just hope that Jim can stay with us after an exciting night at the fight.
I will not fall asleep this time, I promise. And I
I might.
No, I mean that.
Donald on the West Cork train because I hate myself.
I mean that you
Yeah.
you went to the fights tonight, didn't you?
Actually, I mean, the game, they dropped the opening puck and it was just immediately everybody pounced on each other. There were like 4 fights at once. So, yeah.
Nice.
That's unusual
That's
for,
good to see.
for Tampa. That's weird.
Yeah, apparently we in Tampa don't like each other that very much.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys won
Does
2-1.
Boston like anyone much?
Hey,
I mean,
yeah,
in hockey.
Yeah, you guys clinched the division tonight.
we did.
Wow. Okay. All right.
All right. On to the episode now.
What was that?
It's a beacon.
That is a
I
beacon.
didn't think that.
Mm.
Wasn't watching on high def TV this time.
Yeah, that.
So
was a
we
beacon.
start with the episode with one of the Titan's beacons because it says USS Titan. It's even got the Delta on there. It's pinging away, flashing, and then all of a sudden, boom, here comes a fucking Starfleet. I love this, the warp in sounds, especially when you got a good speaker set up and it's like boom, and fucking comes in. I'm like, oh, I like that. So you get this fucking ship just whacks straight into it, and then there's another ship. This one kind of reminds me of like an E, so it might be an F.
No, one of them is. I think one of them's a new Excelsior class, the Excelsior 2
Oh,
class.
it could be.
Ah.
Ah.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah.
and then the other one. What was the other class they were saying it was? And there was another one, but one of them's definitely an Excelsior 2.
That definitely, definitely. Now you've said that. Well, that's sexy then. Yeah. So then,
Okay.
the little probe's right there, and you got fucking boom, boom, boom. It's like,
So wait a minute.
I think
So
they
if you zoom
really
back in,
want.
if you zoom back in that one on the top there, that's got to be some sort of evolution of the Ryan class.
Yeah, exactly. That's Reliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought, this was fucking cool when they just fucking whack them straight in. So no prequel at the beginning of this episode, not like all the other ones. So it was just like bang, straight into the fucking story. We ain't got time for no prequels, no backstory, fucking shit. We've got the story. Here it is.
No recap.
We don't need to because everybody's rewatched the last episode already before this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep, just fucking straight into it. And then there's another one. So this one says USS Titan on the side, so a little bit different. And then boom, the fucking strike.
Vatic.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Where are they? Where are they?"
She is pure Bond baddie.
A few people have that have done reviews and commented is like, yeah, she is definitely a mustache twirling fucking badass. I love her. She's fucking awesome in this. There's one bit towards the end when she does it, just cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking she's the female founder from DS9. It makes sense. Because remember, at the end of DS9, when they killed
actually
the war and sent them packing, she was bullshit.
Yeah, I'd had that thought too.
Interesting.
Yeah, but she wouldn't exactly be taking orders from somebody though.
True.
And also, there's one thing that kind of disproves that. Is like this guy's having a whinge because they keep walking in and out, and blah blah blah, and she's like, "Well, fuck you, zap!" And that is against the changelings because the changelings would never hurt another one.
True.
Another one,
when he killed that changeling, he got.
I had heard that speculation that this is like a genetically evolved Jem'Hadar or some bloody thing.
That's a thought.
Yeah.
Well, there is a thing at the end where we're going to come to, but Riker says, "How much of that good shit did they put in you?" Because he was a big guy. I was like, interesting. It's like they're putting goo into them.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not reading too much into that. I thought it was a funny line, but
I thought it was different. It was because they were talking about because Shaw in that episode he says goo, and it's like how much of that goo did you put into you? We don't put goo into a species, but maybe they're doing some genetic modification kind of thing.
Perhaps.
Something.
Yeah.
So this episode is called The Bounty.
Now we know why it's called The Bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still reckon it should be called Family because that's the whole theme of the episode.
Yeah. When I saw the episode title, I all I could hear is Scotty complaining about the Klingon food packs, giving him a sour stomach. I don't know
suppose
why.
the other way you can look at it when it comes to bounty is, well, this whole fucking show is one bounty of awesome food for Star Trek fans, so
Yeah.
we're getting the whole fucking bounty. Yep. So then we cut to a nice sun star somewhere with the Titans silhouetted, which looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, the Titan doing things that should probably blow it up.
Yeah. And then we have a brain scan of young Jack. Stuff.
I'm just glad they finally explained all that crap. Good lord.
Yeah, well, they didn't. How do you turn into Jason fucking Bourne, know that they're changelings, totally waste their ass, and then
that's a good point.
You don't get that from some disease. So there's still stuff going on there. And it was the same with All Good Things when Riker had his thing as well. He was still time traveling and shit, so there was still shit going on.
You mean?
Picard, yeah.
God, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still half asleep. But terminal, so yeah, that's not a good thing. So like, crap, I just met the bloody young kid. I got a son, and now he's got the same shit that I had. Great. Alright, I'm gonna fucking die. Let's pull out those epic whiskey glass that we see. I mean, we saw one episode of Deep Space Nine with Cisco in this glass, and everyone thought it was so good. This glass naturally comes from Blade Runner, and we all looked ages ago of having to buy one of these glasses, and they're fucking expensive. I've got a model of one of my with a figurine of Cisco. Now we see them
with the Cisco glass.
Actually, no, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah,
right.
The ridges on the bottom.
Yeah, it's got ridges on the bottom. It doesn't have that twist to it.
Ridge for her pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But
wonder how
he's
much.
drinking bourbon without a name on it, an indescript brown bottle, square-shaped bourbon. I was disappointed. It's like, fucking hell, it's meant to have a specific whiskey that was so we can drink.
Yeah.
They just give us some generic bottle.
Maybe it's.
So then
James
they're in there, and he's saying, "Well,
You
thanks for
couldn't grab
giving me
a
all
drink
your
out of it, could you?
dad."
Yep.
What was that?
He's going to grab
You
a
couldn't
bourbon.
grab a drink out of it.
Yeah, but it's just a brown
But I
bottle. It's indescript.
I do think that it's Heart of Kentucky,
But it had no.
which is really a really cheap, shitty. I think it's a Heaven Hill. which
That
was,
would make sense. Okay.
under
It
contract.
would make sense for Jack. Yep.
But there's no ice. That's the only thing.
No, he didn't even bother with the ice. And beyond that, I'm done. Just give me the
Excuse me.
Which
Yeah,
I
but it
totally
was-
get. If you just got a terminal disease all over you, it's like, yeah, okay. I'll just
Yeah, I
drink
don't-
this
It could be that it's a Australian proof bourbon, so it's 75 proof. So they don't,
Yeah, that's true.
they don't need ice to water it down anymore.
Yeah, you don't need to. That is true. That is true. So they're going backwards and forwards, and then this was interesting. I didn't put up the text, but so a few people commented on this. 7 and 9 comes in as Commander Hansen. They're here.
Yeah.
Instead of 7. I thought, okay,
Yeah, but you've got to remember Captain Dick's back in charge, so she's back
that's
to
exactly
being
what I was just going
There
to
you go.
say.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Back
what I
in
was
charge.
gonna say. At least John Luke went, well, I'm not going to, even though this is holographic bourbon, I'm not going to not have some. Fucking necks it. Walks out.
Yeah, well, he probably turned the
Right.
safety protocols off and made it real.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, actually, well, Jack turned it on, so maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he turned it off as well.
Maybe.
But anyway, so he necks it. I thought that was fitting. This is definitely so. Maybe we should, whatever's in our glass, neck it. I haven't got anything in my glass, so
I'm not.
This is gonna
I'm
be
not. I am not necking 62%.
I wouldn't do that. This is gonna be painful.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't say you had to, but
Ugh.
that's funny.
God, that was.
West
Shouldn't ought to do that.
Ugh. I'm never
Yeah.
bottle chugging that bottle. That might kill me. Oh.
I feel you.
We're buying
So then they come on in. We get Ralphie and Worf. And
Okay,
there's
so-
all Hap.
So
Yep.
something to note here, because the people I was watching with called it out too. What was with the sound effect on the trailer?
Yeah, they were going back to the original Enterprise.
Yeah,
Enterprise.
I like it.
I mean,
Yep.
it was cool, but it was like we are off by a generation. Wasn't it supposed to be the TNG drill? the TOS.
I liked it. I thought it was cool.
No, I think it was just like
Yeah, it's the transporter sound. It sounded good.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean,
guess it makes sense if you consider that this is a Neo Constitution class.
Yeah.
So that's what they were going for. I
Yeah,
guess.
really.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It was a little unexpected, but in context, it makes sense.
Yep. And then we get a huggy thing between Beverly. Well, before that, but this was interesting because this is the same thing that Scott said.
That was
Like
funny.
months, 5 months, 4 days, minus your
Sour
infrequent
mead.
message. And the annual bottle of sour mead. You're like, what? Sour mead?
And then
Chateau Picard?
he turns to Riker, and Riker's like Chateau Picard.
Yeah. And then
It's a
they
big
just come up with this thing that Chateau Picard is crap. Jean-Luc reckons it's really good, and everyone else is like, yeah, no thanks.
No. That was funny.
Fucking fun. Awesome. Sour mead.
Sour mead. Yep.
Doug was like, excuse me? I don't make mead.
What are you talking about? Oh, I thought that was fucking funny.
Yep.
And then bang, they're not mucking around after the hug between Beverly and the screwed up face of Worf when he was getting hugged. He's like, he's not a hugger. Don't forget.
Yep.
And then they're straight into the conference room, and good lighting across this show. You can actually see everything.
I like the fact that they even did the little Raffi and Seven thing of, hey, you.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I see you.
At least it was low key. It wasn't like all full of drama and bullshit. Thank God.
Yeah, it was just like, we're going to address this. Here you go. You got your couple of words done. And there's one more little thing about that, which I thought was quite good.
But I like the it's good. It's good to see it. And she goes, what? But I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Suppose.
Yep. So we're in the conference room. We're pretty much most of the crew back together, which was cool. And again, I love fucking cards.
With the add-in of Captain Dick.
Yeah, well, Captain Cock,
that's
he
Captain.
should be at the front of the table because he's the commanding
Captain.
officer. Yeah. So why is he sitting at the back?
Because he doesn't want anything to do with this. He's pissed off that he's been dragged into it. He's just brooding back there.
Yeah, it just that was odd to me. Somebody who's so hung up on protocol, then he's sitting at the back like a scolded junior officer.
But even the back in the day, where you would have a flagship ship with an admiral of the fleet, they would be at the top, and then it would be the captain. I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, but I think he's also sitting there going, I'm just going to sit here and shut up because I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
Yeah, I'm just into the. Yep.
I started out my day being in charge of my own world, and all of a sudden it's just all turned to shit. I had my leg half blown off of that. and now I've got the rest of the Starfleet trying to kill me. So
yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna sit here and
yeah,
pretty much. I'm just in for the ride. Whatever happens. I've been through Wolf 359. How bad could this be?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Well,
I still want this. I want this table. Imagine having this table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My table.
That could be dangerous for you, though, Ken.
Why?
All those extra buttons for you
I
to
was just
press.
going to say
and
all the
go
extra.
wrong.
buttons, yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
And so Parcel comes in and leans on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It accidentally activates auto destruct sequence. Yeah.
or somehow Ken like crashes YouTube and it's gone for a year.
Yeah. That's why we've got Rumble and Neutron as backups.
Yeah, so his table would develop AI with the number of times he tinkers with it.
I was gonna say, how is this table crashing YouTube? What is it, running the MCP from Tron? End of line. Boop.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, so they're backwards and forwards. It's like, yeah, we need to get a Dyson station. We need to get those goodies. We've got the AI chip. So they're like, okay, let's go to Dyson.
There's a pretty funny line there between Picard and Riker, because Picard goes, so we're gonna burgle the very same institution that hunting us down. And Riker just chimes in from the back there.
Oh, that's right.
The table. It was an
Very nice use of the word. Very nice.
Burgle,
Yes.
Yep.
Very nice use of the word burgle.
The word burgle.
And then Shaw nods as well.
Yeah. Nice. So then, we get the Titan warp in on the other
but
side.
Shaw was only nodding because he got someone else got the dig in before he could.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I'm still not sure what to make of the design of Daystrom Station here. Pretty wacky.
It's pretty much ISS.
Yeah.
It's actually a combination, I think, of the original station in Star Trek 1 and Jupiter Station.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you guys hear some noise in the background, they're still working on the drain. Now they're going at it with like an air hammer or something.
Like in the building or in your apartment?
In my neighbor's place, I had a fountain of water shooting out of my kitchen sink this morning from the drain because they backed it up and tried to plunge it, and then it was coming out my sink.
Oh, fuck! Like, what the hell? Hey, knock that off!
Yeah.
So they warp in, and immediately two Starfleet vessels come in. They're like, holy shit, how the fuck did they find us? And then they're like, okay, we need to do something. And Ensign is like, nah, those are Echelon class mid-model starships with a traceable payload. So if they shoot you, they'll find where you are. I'm like, oh, okay. That's nice.
I love the fact how she says mid-model. It's like saying, those are space Toyota Camrys. They're mid-model.
Hey, what?
Mid-model.
I just bought a 2014 and a half Camry. Fuck you.
No, they're great cars.
But they're mid-model. It's not a Ferrari.
They're workhorses.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh shit, we need to get the hell out of here.
All right. They're like, all right, I guess we're not waiting around when they get wavy. See ya.
Yep.
You got to sit there and go.
Bye.
The whoever's on that ship really can't aim.
Mm.
I know. It's almost like Star Wars. It's like you're locked on. You even said that they've locked onto us and about to shoot us, and then like pew pew, and it's like, what? Can't you hit? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I guess they don't learn tactical anymore.
Maybe it's just stormproof. Maybe it's because it's a
mid-model.
Mid-model.
It has the discount phaser package.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's not the upgrade traceable, trackable thing, but yeah, there's no aiming reticle whatsoever.
Maybe it's just a goo guy who's at tactical and he's never actually done the training, so he doesn't know how to fight.
Yeah. The goo.
Or maybe it's one of the actual gunner from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
He's an asshole, sir. I said across their nose, not up it.
Yep.
And then we get the line. So I didn't put the shot in there. So Riker and Worf and Raffi beam down, and then you've got that line between Seven, because Seven's there, and Worf's like,
No.
I've been in battle with many lovers and it hasn't ended well, and
That was
Seven's like, I'm not going. Oh, that's good.
I was practicing being facetious or something.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good line. So they beam down, and then, you know, they bug out because these two vessels are there, and like, how the hell are they fighting us?
I liked when they were beaming in, just beaming out off the Titan, and Worf goes, "Oh, by the way, Captain, I'm now a pacifist." We'll go, we're all gonna die.
Yep, we're all gonna die. Yep.
Riker's just like, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Yep, we're all gonna die.
Yeah,
That was
but
great.
the design of
After he
Daystrom.
said,
I was just going to say the design of Daystrom there. If you look at it, do you remember Jupiter Station from Voyager when the Doctor was sent to save Zimmerman or whatever? It's an exact copy.
Huh.
That middle section there, the three of them.
Yeah. So with the
The three saucers there, yeah, or the six saucers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are very reminiscent of the old space dock.
Yeah.
I like the other thing before they beamed out was when Riker walks in and goes, "Well, if they find us, we'll just have to resort to some good old Klingon."
Klingon violence.
Violence, yeah. And then
It's like, no, I'm a pacifist.
We're just like,
yeah.
really?
Yeah. I now prefer pacifism. And it's like, we're all gonna die.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, so that ship fires, misses. This ship fires, misses. Yep. And they're like, boom, they're out of there.
They're gone.
And then, yeah, they're on the Daystrom, and
now,
then
we have to unpack a lot here.
Yeah.
There is so much to unpack.
Lots
Genesis 2?
Genesis 2?
Genesis 2?
Yep. Genesis from...
okay, so I didn't catch the 2. So that implies they made a whole new
Genesis. Genesis 2, because this one just decided to warp out or cloak or something when he looks at it. He's looking at it and then just and then it's gone.
It's like
damn.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's even Stranger Things. Stranger Easter eggs.
There is definitely Stranger Things. So then we get
the body of James T. Kirk.
So this one I can explain, actually. I can explain this one, actually. And it ties into what happens at the end of the episode. This is a reference to a Shatnerverse novel.
Right.
The Return.
Oh.
And in that novel, and it's set direct. I don't know if anybody else here has read it. It's set directly after the events of Generations. And basically what happens is a rogue Romulan commander teams up with the Borg, steals Kirk's remains off of Meridian 3, uses Borg nanites to reanimate him and a Borg implant, and brainwashes him to use him as a weapon against the Federation, and sends him off to go off and kill Picard.
I had heard of this.
Okay. Yep, I had heard of it. Well, to me, Generations doesn't exist because you don't kill William fucking...
Point is...
You don't kill fucking Kirk.
Once I saw the end of the episode...
They just died of natural causes, and then I froze his ass.
Point is, once I saw the end of the episode, this made a lot more sense, because I'm like, okay, so they're ripping off The Return.
They might be, or they might be framing another angle for something else.
Maybe.
Because I noticed something else in the Moriarty scene behind another on a panel behind him.
All right, well, we'll wait till we get there.
I'll wait.
I mean, the only other possibilities are A, it's an Easter egg, or B, they're going to have Kirk show up, which would just be absolute insanity. I don't even know what Kirk in this.
I don't think they're going to have Kirk show up.
Yeah,
but he might be part of a plot. That's all I'm going to say,
Yeah.
or something. His DNA or something.
And happy birthday to William Shatner. So last Wednesday he turned 92.
92. Yep.
Yep. So he's gonna outlive us all. And so he fucking
Just
should.
right.
Maybe he really does have those nanoprobes in him.
Yeah. So did anyone get what this is?
Well,
So that was a Borg device, right?
well,
Yep.
That's some kind of Borg interplexus or something.
Similar to that, yeah. It's a Borg vinculum, so it's like the center of a vessel that
Right.
does the linking of the.
Right. So like the interplexing beacon shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
so backtracking for a second to what Donald just said about he really does have the nanites in him. The rub there was that Bashir had to take the nanites out of him because left in him they would eventually kill him because they would just keep reconfiguring and reconstructing his DNA until they killed him. So it was not a perfect solution.
Well, whatever.
It was a stopgap.
Basically, they wanted them alive long enough to do what they needed to do, and then fuck you, you can die.
Says thanks for the likes.
Right. Okay.
Thank you. Huh. This was
funny. This was funny.
Genetically
This was
modified
fucking
fruit.
funny.
This was
This
just
was
Yeah,
messed
so you
up.
hear the tribble sound, you're like, is that a fucking tribble? And then, of course, Worf's going to be looking at it because we know the story of the tribbles and the Klingons. And then it's fucking, holy shit! This fucking thing comes out and it's fucking all teethy, like starfish kind of thing.
it's an evil attack tribble. Now I'm willing to bet when the Klingons went to war,
They probably
them,
were.
It would
With them.
probably be even worse for the Klingons.
Yeah. Yep. So mighty Klingon taken aback by the even mighty attack tribble.
Tribble.
All you think of is the animated series.
Yeah.
But Klingons don't like tribbles. Tribbles like Klingons even less.
Yeah, and don't forget the Klingon Empire went to war to slaughter them. They were considered a mortal empire of the mortal enemy of the Empire.
Because that's what that kind of reminds me of. It's a cross between a tribble and the Glommer from the animated series.
Well, maybe Starfleet's trying to weaponize tribbles in case the Klingons turn again. I don't know.
That's just disturbing.
Well, they replicate really, really, they breed like flies.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. So, can you imagine these ones breeding like the ones on the Enterprise did on the planet? Holy shit! You're fucked.
Yeah.
Klingons would be buggered.
Anybody would be buggered. Yeah. They just overtake the planet and they eat everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. They don't need food. They're just going to eat any organics. It's like, oh, damn.
Tribbles with teeth are kind of terrifying.
Yeah, they are.
And then the backwards and forwards with Worf and Riker, because he makes this quip at Worf, and then Worf is like, "Oh, I see you still like pulling the piss out of me, but
and then still like using humor."
Yeah, and then Riker's like, "What's wrong with you? You used to,
jab back.
You used to be like back.
Yeah.
And then he was like, there was one quip where he's like, "I don't understand the world anymore."
Yep, that one's coming up. Up. So then we get the II system, and it's scanning the three of them on the thing, and we get a picture from like.
Yeah, I'm gonna say interesting. That's like an old headshot. That's like an insurrection. He's got
insurrection.
He's got a goatee, so it's got to be first contact.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But we got his serial number, current assignment unknown, full name William Thomas Riker, date of birth, Alaska, parents Kyle and Betty, education Starfleet Academy, graduated 8th in his class, and married to Deanna Troy.
Yep. Yeah, the detail on these displays is insane. Like,
so well done. And then a crow turns up. We're like, what?
Raven.
Yeah, Raven. Sorry. Yeah.
I got this right away because I thought Daystrom Moriarty, Raven, the
Yep.
dream sequence from that episode.
And not only that, a superior AI system that's impossible
Yeah.
to break. I can't mind that.
Yeah, that kind of went.
That was more. That muddied the waters more than anything because now you're going, is it lore? Is it Moriarty? Yeah.
No, but I kind of understood like the references, like the whole thing about, okay, we're expecting Moriarty in this episode probably. Then that crow appears, so I got the TNG reference, and yeah.
Yep.
It was very interesting and quite intelligent how they handled that. I have to give them credit for that.
And so this is another mean one. So when you think bad happens, it's like, yep, I don't understand the world anymore. And we're all getting old as well. So yep, I don't understand.
Old Riker feeling old.
Yep.
And then,
Moriarty.
yeah, Moriarty. This was so fucking badass.
It was.
So fucking badass. So good. And then he just pulls out the fucking revolver and just points it at him and is like, oh yeah, this was fucking awesome.
All right, I'm gonna go have to put the drain cover on my sink. There's smoke coming out of my sink.
Jesus. He just looked over. What the fuck?
I would need to adjust my environmental controls because it's fucking hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold.
All right, while he's doing that, I'm going to duck out for just 1 second. Be right back.
Everyone's leaving. So this was good.
Yeah.
So I didn't think the data. I thought the AI was Moriarty on Daystrom. I thought it wasn't data, but when the Raven came in, I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
Mm.
But I thought if you're gonna have an AI on a station that is superior and unbreakable, Moriarty kind of fits.
Yeah, but I like how it's sort of like a combination of four.
Yeah, exactly, and and we get down because then the music kicks in, and we get that whole thing, which we'll talk about. No, it's definitely very, very well done. It just wasn't enough, Moriarty. We needed more.
Mm.
Yes, what a fine racket. Now I've got the goddamn plumbing snake coming out of my sink flopping around.
You've got fucking aliens.
I think they went the wrong way. They're supposed to go down.
Attack dribble?
No, it's flopping around my kitchen. It already broke a plate that I had in the draining board.
Oh, lovely.
Flopping around.
Fucking hell.
Did you go knock on next door and go, hey guys,
I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to be like, hey guys, there's a giant black plumbing snake coming up out of my sink, flopping around in my kitchen.
and you've already broken a plate.
Yeah, because you can hear the noise when they're drilling. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are they? Now it's going across my floor. Okay, I better go tend to this.
Oh, shit. Engineering to Lieutenant Commander's quarters. What are you doing there, engineering?
Plumbing's not my department.
Okay.
But I decided to grab one of the only square bottles of bourbon I have. Jack Daniel's bonded.
Bit of JD. Nice.
Try and get on theme. And I have something to show Donald when he comes back from sorting his drain. Jesus Christ.
Sorting his fucking alien snake.
Did you say the snake was coming up out of his drain?
Yeah, it was
Yep.
going
Oh,
across
like
the
a plate.
Yeah,
going
he
across the
went to the
kitchen
next door.
floor.
Go, hey guys, I think you took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Right?
Yeah.
They turned right instead of left at Albuquerque.
Yeah, shit.
You can just imagine it. Hey guys, you've got a black plumbing snake coming across my my kitchen floor, and it's already broken a plate. Oh, sorry, eh?
Sorry, eh? So yeah, at this point in the plot, the music hasn't kicked in, but we got Moriarty, and then it cuts back to the.
I don't get those single notes which are happening at this stage.
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, because that's what the first note happened just before Moriarty turned up.
Did it?
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
No, I don't
Went
think
just
it
after the Raven, because he's there going. Riker goes F sharp.
I thought it was after this, in the next scene. Could be. I don't know. I can't remember.
No, the first note definitely happened before the reveal. There was at least one note before the reveal, and then after the reveal, there were a bunch, and he figured it out.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you get the Raven, and then the note, and then Moriarty.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's one note, and then it's the two notes, and then all of a sudden Moriarty materializes. That's where you suddenly hear Moriarty saying things, and then all of a sudden he materializes.
Yeah. You hear that voice.
Hey guys. So now they're trying to retrieve the plumbing snake.
Oh jeez.
So did you get a sorry, eh?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you want nice? Now you're gonna hate me.
What's that? That's an old Napo castle.
Mm-hmm.
What year is that?
You want a
1958
soul
or something.
weekend?
If it says 1950,
Hold
what? That's a $3,600 bottle.
Go ahead.
Wow. So it is a 51.
That's a 30 milliliter sample.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, Barry. Yeah.
I shit my pants when I opened the box and this was in there. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So none of you know if you know what was going on with this tasting or not.
No, I'm not. I know they're doing a Napo Castle
Yes.
pick.
So basically, what they did is they had like 200 people sign up, and they were able to get things from the Poe Castle. One of them was they got samples of a 23-year-old port pipe barrel that hasn't been released yet, and that went out to about 130 people. The other 70 people got a sample of Napo Castle 1951.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
I'm like, holy, like I don't even. I'm like, wow.
I heard about the barrel pick, but not the 1951. That's crazy.
Yeah, Barry actually put in a bottle of his own.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a $3,600 bottle right there.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, it's going to be the two Aussie bogans. This is considered one of the best Irish whiskeys ever made.
Yeah, it's a 37-year-old pot still before the technical file came out.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Now that McDonald.
Sounds like you've got mating plumbing snakes going on in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Two points, they kind of choke each other to death.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I just saw this thing creeping up out of my sink, flopping around, going across the floor.
At that point, you're like, I should go next door and tell them, I think you missed.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay, so then we cut back to the Titan going to this location, and then I had to do this.
Ship board.
Yeah, hardcore ship porn.
All of the ship porn. All of the ship porn you can imagine.
Yep.
Like, wow.
Man.
I just like how there just happens to be one empty bay.
Yeah.
Yep, one empty spot. And sure, guys, put it in a needle in a haystack. It was like, it's the one ship that's bigger than the fucking rings.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So that's an NX looking refit, and you've got like that looks like
Excelsior.
a Excelsior class. That looks like Voyager.
Intrepid. Yeah. Nebula.
Nebula.
The Daedalus.
And that's a Constellation. Then you got a D7, and then you got
The Bounty.
Klingon Bird of Prey.
Yep, Bird of Prey. That's the refit.
That's a Romulan bird of prey.
Warbird. Yeah.
Yep. The
And then
Stargazer.
double Stargazer type thing. And then
Another Constitution.
Constellation.
Yeah, I think that's the Constitution refit.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that-
And
Oh,
whatever the
that-
hell that thing is on the ad, is that a
That's the
dreadnought?
refit.
That's the
Obviously,
that's the
the
Emperor
original
refit.
Constitution then, fine.
That's it. That's
Yeah, that's
the other. What was it? The Jersey or whatever it was.
the New
Yeah,
Jersey.
New
Yeah.
Jersey.
Oh, the New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this was a great scene.
Good day. Greg McDonald.
Read
Cheers,
for
mate.
depth charges. We're watching Dustbin read for depth charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
But yeah, this was porn. So good to fucking
Yeah,
see.
3 Canadian Stooges.
So nice. And then yeah, Shaw's like, yep, stick it over, find a spot for it, and put it there, a needle in a haystack, in plain sight. And then
Now, this was interesting because I expected Jordan to be irritated that, Picard would put his daughter in danger, but I didn't expect him to be borderline hostile. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
punch her in the face.
power down all your non-essential systems and fucking yeah, dude, you're in the shit. What are you doing?
Pretty much.
Yep. And he's like, we need your help. We just came for some help. Help. So yep, they beam on, and it's again fucking different uniforms. I know he's a Commodore. That's Commodore.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he's the
that's-
Commodore. That
Yeah,
was a random rank to pull out of their asses.
yeah.
Like,
That
really?
makes sense. But
Like,
yeah.
we haven't seen
Well,
a Commodore
I
since
suppose
TOS.
Commodore-
Like, yeah, we'll just pull
Commodores
that
were
out.
in charge of. The Commodore was in charge of Starfleet Academy, so it sort of makes sense that they'd have a Commodore in charge of the museum.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
I mean,
And
as
this
far as,
is
as
his
far as the
actual-
uniforms go, I can't explain her uniform, but at least in Jordy's case, it's like, okay, maybe there's different uniforms for people who are, on star bases or running museums. Her uniform, I have no fucking clue.
Could be. Yeah, I mean, Admiral's always had a slightly different uniform, so yeah, I don't know.
That being said, I'm not a real big fan of the one he's wearing. There's something funky about that the way they did the collar.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the uniforms in general, and the comms badge with the bottom bit kind of bugs me. I like the.
Chris is fine.
Yeah, this is alright.
Chris is fine. She's got like that, that crossover lapel thing going on. His is like, what? With the black.
Yes.
Yeah,
Suspender kind of thing. It's all black and yeah, weird. That's right. But yeah, this is his actual daughter in real life.
I think he's wearing a coat.
It does look like that.
You looked at it, yeah. That looks like a tunic style shirt or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. We're sitting here discussing Star Trek, and Chris is gambling in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that. You gotta get that gambling in.
Now, again, with this scene, he goes and hugs Beverly, and I'm like, okay, is he gonna punch Picard in the face or what? He just looks so annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, so peeved.
Yeah. And then he's like, we ain't got time for this shit, and then bang, straight into...
Like, you in your office, let's go.
Yeah, but I like how it's... I've got time to grope Dr. Crusher, but now let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business. Yeah. And it's like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing here? Kind of thing. So, yeah, I kind of got this, but kind of didn't get this because, he would have come up to scratch that the changelings are threatening the whole fucking Starfleet, the Federation, everything. And he's like, what are you doing here? I can't help you. You put my daughter in danger, blah blah blah. I thought, yeah, anyway. And then she's like, well, they keep finding you because all the ships are interlinked. It's like one big networked connection thing.
Which is all sort of from the end of season 2.
Yeah. Yep.
I was thinking all the way back to the Wrath of Khan. Well, remember, we're all one big happy Starfleet.
Mm.
True. And then we get back to station where they're scouting around trying to find them, and then villain does not do justice. So it's like, why we got a... Well, that makes sense. Why we got a villain on, and then the villain doesn't do justice to my complexity. It only reveals your simplicity. I fucking love that one.
Yeah,
that's so fucking good. That was brilliant. I'll wait till Donald.
Yeah, did you wait for Donald to come back?
Yep. And even when he beams on, and he's got his hands like that, he's like he's some overlord. Actually, looking at with the X06 with the panels on the, that's very the panels on X06 figurines are very much like those. Of course, in the background we get a real close up of those again.
Good day.
Hey, Marshall.
Rough spirit. Cheers, mate.
You mean you're stepping on? Because if you're stepping off, it's like walking. You don't really want to step off a ship.
If you go back to the transporter room for a second, whoa. It even kind of looks like the old TOS transporter a little bit.
Yeah, with the top bits of it. Yeah, for sure.
I think we lost our comms officer.
Yeah.
No, he's not comms. What is he?
He's not comms. He's strategy. He's operations.
Operations. Yeah. Ops.
Ops.
All right, I guess we have to carry on.
We lost our comms officer a long time.
Yeah, I know.
There was a tragic Land Cruiser accident.
So yeah, we go back on here and we get this epic thing, and then there's the music, and I just love this
Music. You got Rappy, and it's like going, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, what the hell is this? And that's when he comes up with a line: "Villain doesn't do justice to my complexity." And only with
He's like, "What the hell is this?" And Riker and Worf are just like, "Eh." Been there, done that.
Yeah. And then he works it out. So we go back to Encounter at Farpoint.
I mean,
With a very young William Riker.
I both liked and didn't like this because they've been dropping Easter eggs and member berries all over the place. This was just like putting a hat on a hat. They just got blatant about it and just went, "Yes, we're calling back this episode. Deal with it."
It doesn't. I thought it was good. It puts it full circle. It's full circle. And then when he sings the Weasel song and he goes,
"That was just silly."
Good
Really?
day.
That's what you did with Moriarty?
A shot in the dark.
He's terrorizing people because he has
Cheers, mate.
hey, stuck in his holographic brain.
But you have to remember what Riker even says.
Yep.
He says that, when he says about it that, he was trying to beat him in the holodeck playing Holmes and Sherlock, that whole thing.
Whoa, shot in the dark.
And then, so we get back to the scene when Moriarty says marvelous, and then that it's Data. So and then you get the unveiling that it's Data.
Ugh.
Well, what we think is Data, but it's not Data. And then we get shipborne time. Lots of shipborne.
This was cool.
This was so cool. And so now we get into the thing. It was like, you're threat, you're endangering everybody, and it's like back when I was back with you, I was, gallivanting around the universe, and it's what we did. But now I'm a father, and I've got 2 daughters, blah blah blah. Which I kind of didn't. I understand that he's coming from that point, but also the fucking whole Federation Starfleet is under threat from fucking changelings. Like, I think it's a bit beyond you and your fucking family, mate. You can't just decide, go away, and I want to keep my family fucking safe. It's like, no one's fucking safe. Fucking shapeshifters left, right, and center, infiltrating everything. And then she's like, "What about Hangar Bay 12?" It's like, what's in Hangar Bay 12? Any theories? What could be in Hangar Bay 12?
Well, it depends if those rings are what they classify as their hangar bays. So I was saying that Bay 12 is the bird of prey.
Yeah, I think Chris has got the right idea.
You reckon?
I think so.
I'm thinking like Enterprise F.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be. Oh no, because wasn't there something about it was due for early decommission or something? The Enterprise F.
Yep, in the last episode. Yep, set for early decommission.
So it might be there, and we might see it yet. Lieutenant Commander Plumbing Nightmare.
Hi guys.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
what's happening on the ops side of plumbing?
They finally got the snake to go back down the sink at least. So it got stuck. So I had this big floppy thing in my kitchen that was stuck.
Sounds like a personal problem, Donald.
Yeah.
Apparently not. So anyway, so we're at LaForge.
I'm not sure what
Yep.
that means,
Right.
Dustin, but if you want.
Going back and forth, you're threatening my family, blah blah blah. You're gallivanting
Yeah, yeah.
around like that, and which doesn't make sense to me because, like, wait a minute, everybody's being threatened. You can't just tell Jean-Luc to go piss off and say your daughter's going to be safe because the whole fucking Starfleet is compromised.
Well, you put that
Well-
uniform on. Threat is part of the job.
Yeah, but
Yeah, like
it makes
you're
sense.
part of the job.
It makes sense in the sense that he's being very very isolationist. He just wants to pull his family close.
But also,
and watch
he's a father. He's got 2 daughters now. He's got a family. He doesn't want to go gallivanting around trying to save the universe kind of
Yeah.
thing. He just wants to live his life.
Fair enough.
It's not necessarily a rational.
He's got his cushy little museum job.
Yeah. But this is not just a little isolated little threat. This is a huge.
Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Should I do on Bourbon style? Do it.
I think we'll all need sunglasses, though.
Yeah, if you're gonna. Well, when Bourbon came in before with the tippy, Great Conolio. I thought this was great when he goes marvelous when Riker works out the song and sings it back and then switches to date. It's like marvelous.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we can
we
hear
got
you.
you.
All right, cool. I'm in a dark room, so
Okay.
unlike Ben, I actually have clothing on though. So
Okay. Cool.
Okay then. So yeah,
just in case there's a flash of light. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then she comes out and goes to her sister. I tried. You know what he's like. I tried. And then Jack is like, I want to sit in this chair, and she's like, nope. He's like, I just want to try it out. I just want to try it out.
And then she's like, okay, fine.
yeah, fine. You are the son of Jean-Luc. I'll let you sit there just to have a little go. One of the TOS movies had a poster logo like the combaters. Yeah, it's like it's canon. It just wigs me out, the design with the bottom bit. But I do like the delta on it.
Yeah.
And then this
Defiant.
The Defiant.
this is so fucking good.
Yeah.
But the whole thing was, that's where I was sitting there going, and they're going
This
through all
isn't
the,
Defiant.
and they start going through
This
all
is
the ships.
Defiant
The
too. It's Defiant
Oh,
got
South-
blown up.
Right. The
Awesome.
Sao Paulo that was given special
Uh-huh.
dispensation. Right.
It's still
Right.
Defiant.
yeah, because
And
it
it didn't
had a
have
cloaking device
this
on.
one didn't have a cloaking device, correct?
Ah,
That's right.
that's
But it's a tough little ship. Little ship.
No, that was the Defiant. Tough little ship. Well, it was the Defiant because it hadn't got
Yeah.
blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Defiant had like the blade of steel added. I mean, O'Brien upgraded stuff. I mean, it's not the same thing.
Not quite.
Yeah, it's still badass. It's got the it's still got the quantum torpedoes and all those goodies.
And it's the first official Federation warship.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. One of my I love the Defiant. She's beautiful.
no, I wouldn't go as far as beautiful, but
No, we'll see beauty. We'll see beauty in a few screenshots.
And I love these scenes when they're showing off the ships because you get the music of each season and just so subtly done, but it's there. And then we get
Old school Constitution.
Yeah, that's the New Jersey.
Yep.
Yep.
Which was awesome. Nicely modeled. And I love this comm panel. Don't you wish you just had this panel that you could just hit this and these chips would just
Yeah, this
appear?
was pretty.
And then we
there it is. There it is.
Oh my god.
There it is.
The refit.
There it is. My favorite of them all.
the Enterprise.
Yeah. Oh, that's so lovely. Yep.
And even right now, Jack goes, "Oh, that's my favorite. Look at those beautiful retro sleek lines." Yep, I'm definitely a Constitution class man. I'm like, yes. There is a million Star Trek fans around the world going, "Fuck yeah, son! Fuck yes!"
Yeah, that's my favorite too. That and the Excelsior. Those are my two favorites.
Yeah, Excelsior.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Enterprise C was pretty sexy. We didn't see a lot of it.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I mean, it's. I'm not saying it's better. I think it needs it's more love.
True, and everybody's always said that. Enterprise C definitely needs some more love. And then, what's that one?
That has a sting. A little bit.
Yeah. And then this was great. Her reminiscing about Voyager and how she was reborn, and that was cool with the music and everything. And that was your family, and now you're trying to find another one. And then he comes up with this: "We all long for connection, but we're just a little bit alone, aren't we? Stars in the same galaxy, but light years between us." And then she just comes back, "Oh, you are definitely your father's son."
So
bye, poetic.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, that scene where she's talking about longing for like the family, doesn't that just make you think that they're thinking about maybe a 7 of 9 series?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, with all
like
the cuts,
it's not an overt hint, but it's like that's a good setup.
Yeah.
Well, I still reckon they should do the Titan show with Shaw and Seven. I mean, you've got a perfect setup there to continue the story. It should be done. Come on, powers that be, give us more Terry Trek. Give him the Titan show. Let's just fucking do it.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Or just a new show with a new ship. As long as it's moving forward, right?
Yep, we've got the ship, we've got the Titan, you've got Shaw, you've got Seven, you could have William popping in, you could have Worf running around doing some cool shit, popping in every now and then. It'd be fucking awesome.
But why can't she get promoted to
Captain,
commander of the new Enterprise?
Captain.
Not captain, commander.
Well, she already is.
I'm not sure.
But if there's a new Enterprise, it's still a promotion. Let's be real.
Well, it depends.
Well, we can have that in. We could have that. Start with the Titan, and then we
depends if the new Enterprise is then classified as the flagship.
Well, I think the Enterprise is deemed the flagship, isn't it?
Flagship at the moment.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because I said that there was another ship. They said another ship on one of the episodes as the flagship.
Well, but if they make a new Enterprise, I think it'll become the flag. I mean, that's the whole point of the Enterprise.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we're talking hypothetical new series. Like, she should be on the flagship. Come on.
True.
Well, you got to remember that.
And then we get the bounty.
Voyager was not. Voyager was so far down the list of ships because it's only a tiny ship.
Well, and that's why she deserves the next thing. But I mean, I think the thing was Voyager came out during the same era of Next Generation. Then they were doing movies of Next Generation while Voyager was going on. So, I think we need to have a new Enterprise series. And that's really what Star Trek's really mostly been.
We're definitely overdue.
Yeah.
I definitely thought, yeah. So then we get the bounty, which kind of
that was funny.
I mean, it's awesome. I love Klingon Bird of Prey, and the bounty was awesome. But wouldn't the Klingons want to have her back? And
I mean,
why has she still got an active cloaking device?
I mean, as I said last week about Rogue Iron, nowhere on my bingo card was HMS Bounty makes a cameo.
No. And then as soon as I see this, and then they're talking about it, they found her because the cloaking device reactivated, and then you see Jack look at it, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna fucking steal it.
Well,
He's
yeah,
gonna fucking steal the bounty. I thought, fuck yeah.
She crash landed in San Francisco Bay, so
yeah, and then the cloaking device reactivated, so they couldn't find it. I'm like, really?
Huh.
Now, that said, Ken, it's not like the Federation doesn't know how to make a cloaking device.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah, but it just breaks every treaty with the Romulans and the Klingons, and they
my point is, it's not like the Klingons are like worried about the Federation having their tech. They know the Federation can make a cloaking device. They just agreed not to make it.
Well, that is
correct.
It's a look how old the cloaking device on it is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
23rd century. Old school.
So they're like, yeah, you can have our old bot. You can have the crappy cloaking device. It doesn't work so well. We know how to detect it and all that kind of jazz. Like, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm almost a little disappointed.
What's up?
Because I said I'm almost a little disappointed because they had an opportunity for a brilliant callback and fan service Easter egg here. You figure this is the Fleet Museum. Well, I guess maybe this wouldn't be at the Fleet Museum, probably locked up in Daystrom somewhere. Why not use the cloaking device from the Pegasus?
Well, that one
Probably
fucked
locked
up.
up in Daystrom somewhere.
Yeah, that one fucked up and got them stuck into an asteroid, though.
Yeah, but it got the Enterprise out of the asteroid, so clearly it works. They figured out how to make it work.
True enough.
But again, it's probably locked up at Daystrom somewhere, so accessibility might be a problem. Assuming they didn't just destroy it because it was completely illegal.
Section 31 clearly doesn't destroy anything,
Yeah.
including.
Yeah, that's right. And we get the thing about Section 31. And
Certain things we'll get to in a little while.
While I was dealing with plumbing issues, did you guys happen to see the panel behind Moriarty?
Go back.
no, which one was that?
So behind him in one of the shots is actually the body of Captain Jonathan Archer.
What?
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't see that.
One of the panels behind Moriarty in one of the scenes is actually the body of Jonathan Archer, which started to make.
And who was Jonathan Archer?
He's
The
the captain of the
NX.
Enterprise NX-01 from Enterprise.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, God's green earth.
So that made me think, why are there Enterprise captains' bodies stuck at the Daystrom station? What the hell could they be?
We had Kirk there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And obviously we're not there yet, but we all know how the ending is.
Yes.
Yeah. So
what the hell is going on there?
What's going on? Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't see
Awfully
that.
creepy.
Very creepy.
Not even Kirk's bones were safe. Exactly.
Yeah.
And so then we get the thing that it's not Data, it's not Law, it's not B4, it's not even Lal, even soon. It's all of them like in a multi-personality disorder linked together and not. I thought it was cool, man, because the unveiling of when he pops in and what he's talking about is like, you don't want to just live forever. He's trying to. It's like family. You're passing down your traits to the new generation, but it's evolution. He said it's evolution, and it kind of makes sense. You get all the best bits from each person to make.
I don't know if you got the best bits of lore. Are there any?
There's no best bits for lore. He was on a whack job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was.
It's like,
he was
want the best
strategic.
bits?
He was very. You got to have the good with the bad. It's like the Vulcan said. You got to have the good and the bad. You know.
And apparently, he didn't actually finish the job because what we have instead of an actual integrated.
It's not finished. It's not finished. It's not integrated.
Of all of them, you have this like it's like a hard drive with a bunch of partitions that are feeding into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said that he couldn't put them all together, and they're saying that it's multi-personality.
So it's data, but it's not data. It's whack job data. It's insane data.
Yeah, Data's the strongest personality out of all of them. But he's added all of them. He's got Lal, you got B4, you got Law, you got the.
Where did he even get Lal's personality?
Yeah,
That was me.
That weirded me a little bit too. It was like the Enterprise was destroyed.
And she died well before that. Wasn't the thing also with her that her positronic brain failed?
Yeah, like in season 2.
What about Spot?
That would be terrible.
Oh, if they had a positronic Spot.
It kind of makes sense. I mean, cats are the overlords, so where's Spot's?
Yeah, and then you put Laura's programming into Spot.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, there you go. That's the bit. That is it. Spot is running the universe now and is using the changing his minions.
That's like that person.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah, definitely.
And then again, we got some more ship porn.
Yeah, so the one in the back there, behind the, that's an NX refit. That's the NX01 refit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
If there was a fifth season of the Enterprise, and then of course that one there apparently is the D7 from Star Trek 6.
Star Trek 6?
Yeah, apparently it's Gorkon's ship.
Why the fuck would they have that?
I have no idea.
What the? Oh.
Because
like they get so much right, and every once in a while they just trip on their own feet and go. It's
and
like,
then of
oh,
course,
you idiots!
Yeah, there we go. 1701A, and then the Titan looks so out of place.
Right?
Yeah, it's
wait a minute. What are these things?
Not like boy trying to fit in that little circle.
Like honestly,
it doesn't fit. Either.
Yep, it's the fat one.
Get a green shot, but they didn't freeze the frame to get a nice crispy shot.
Nobody wants the fat shit.
Refit.
Oh, if they freeze the frame of that 1701A, people would lose their shit.
Yeah, because it just goes past too quick and it's not crispy. So hopefully we get someone like Doug Drexler and he puts out a big high res shot of the model, the refit or something. But
yeah,
proves once again the Titan's engine's too big.
Oh yeah, the nose are just way too long.
They are massive.
Just silly looking. It's like, come on.
Like I said, it's
just how to bring all the captains to the yard.
Well, that or they hired the same designers that designed all the new BMWs to come up with the nacelles.
Those kidney grills.
Telling you, man.
Starting with kidneys.
Notice the number. It's 802. Okay.
Yeah.
So then, soon saying it's evolution. It's about evolution. Pass down the best qualities, and we get a lot of that in this theme. That in this show, that thematic thing about passing down, because Riker and Geordi and not Riker, Jean-Luc and Geordi, and they're all talking about that. That's why I reckon this one should have been called Family or something like that. And that's exact discussion they're having. You try to pass down the best qualities, but
Yeah, so I know that the Delta comm badges bother you a little bit, but I was thinking about it, and it's the same type of comm badge they used in the last Voyager episode, and also in All Good Things in TNG.
Yeah, it's definitely canon. It kind of just bugs me a little bit.
Yeah.
Good day.
I mean, at least they
Iris Ra. Cheers, mate.
Hello, Iris Ra. Are you on lunch break or something? But I like it in this silhouette when it actually you get the reflection. You don't get that bit that sticks out too much, and it's just really the light
Just
hits
a
it.
delta.
It
Yeah.
makes it, and that looks sexy. That looks sexy.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like
Yep.
it. So we get this great discussion between the two of them talking about family and all that kind of stuff, and he's like, "What are you doing, Jean-Luc? You know, I can't do this. I've got to look after my family, blah blah blah, and all this stuff." And he's like, "Yeah, well, thanks for nothing, mate. You know, the whole universe is about to implode with changelings, and okay, bye. Thanks for nothing." Goes to his daughter. Yep, she can't fucking help us. Let's get the fuck out of here. And then she's like, "Oh, really? What?" So then she goes into like, "What are you doing, Dad? What are you doing?" You know, and they have this argument and bitching and complaining, and right at the end, she goes, "Wait a minute, this is my family, and you taught me that." Throws it right back in his face. Jim, you been to sleep yet?
I'm awake. I'm listening.
Yeah,
No, that's what someone's saying in chat, Jim.
Ha ha ha.
yeah. Jordy was very confusing in this. It's like, dude, are you not like? I get they're trying to like portray him as like, hey, look, man, I finally got a family. I gotta, become the family man. But it's like, dude, you understand this is like the end of the Federation we're talking about. Like,
Yeah, that's
this
what
isn't
kind
like some subtle little thing.
100%. It's like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you got a family and you want to just look after your family and have your crazy job, but
It's not like, hey, look, we got to stop this, or otherwise, like, there's going to be a civil war on Andromeda. It's like, bruh, end of the Federation.
Yeah.
this is big. This is big cookies we're playing with. And then when they walk out and he's like, okay, maybe we can do something we shouldn't really do. You know, you're up to a bit of mischief. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then we get this shot where this it's funny.
Full nerd.
He was all fumbling over his words and nervous, and is like, "You're my idol." And then what Geordie says, your ship's stuck together with 25th century duct tape and shit.
Yeah, I like how it's he's just a dipshit from Chicago again.
Yep. Just a
Pretty much.
grease monkey dipshit from Chicago.
Pretty much. Yep.
This was funny. So yeah, he didn't have too much in this, but that was a funny line. And then we come back to this, and some weird shit's going on the bridge, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's there and it's not there, and fucking, we're cloaked, Cap. We're cloaked.
Well, when the whole bridge
shot with the old cars, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's like when the whole
Fair
bridge
enough.
started phasing, it was like,
Yeah, what's going on? Oh shit. And then we're cloaked, and then we immediately realize that Jack and the daughters have gone off and grabbed it and stuck it on. Because I immediately thought when you saw the bounty, I thought, okay, they're gonna steal the bounty and they're gonna use that again. I thought that would be awesome, but no, they just tried to whack it in. And then they both look at each other and it's like, what have you done, John? Like, I didn't do anything. I would never do that. And he's like, Jack.
Sydney.
And they both realize, Sydney,
Yeah.
they're both their fucking kids have done it. Just after what they were talking about in the last scene about passing on the good and the bad to your kids. This was like, if you're a parent, you're like, oh shit. Hit it on the head. Beautiful. And then we see the
Cloaking device, yep.
Yep.
I think our chief engineer is going into maintenance mode.
yeah.
Yep, he's in maintenance
About
mode.
that time. Yep. Power down. Power down all essentials.
Yep.
Yep.
Our chief
Not Jim.
engineer is in maintenance mode.
Yep.
Yep.
He's in maintenance mode.
Not Jim.
Cheers, buddy.
So yeah, we go and we see the old thing, and they just whack it in, just plug it in. I don't know how you put an old tech cloaking device into a modern starship, but I thought it'd be a bit more complicated than just pretty much just plugging it in. Well,
Yeah, well,
he's like,
you can
do you have
plug it
any
in
idea
and
how many
it works.
treaties you've just broken? Well, I guess they'll just have to add it to my
my tab, yeah.
It's like the Federation is literally trying to kill me right now. Why do we care?
Yep, just add it to the list. Add it
Yeah.
to the list. I thought that was funny. And then they're both like, "Oh shit, we fucked up." And then he's like, "Okay." They Googled it. Nice shot. Yeah, they Googled it.
That or it has a
The
USB.
archives. Yep,
Yeah,
just USB ports. Just plug it in.
That's it.
It's plug and play.
That's it.
All right, guys, that Boona 12 is hitting me now, so I'm going to head off. So, cheers, all.
All right. See you, Dustin.
All right, mate.
Love this episode. It was a fun one.
Yep.
It was
All right.
definitely a fun one. Fully packed.
Yep.
Cheers, mate.
See ya.
Yeah, so we get a good shot of it at least, and I do like this shot when they pan up and you see the shields around it. Again, the L-cars in this is just beautiful.
Yeah, and the shields around it, it's reminiscent again of like Star Trek II Wrath of
Correct.
Khan. Yep.
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 And then it's like, okay, we're about to blow the ship up and do some real nasty damage. I need to go in and sort this crap out. And you stay the hell away from my daughter.
Yeah.
Like, yep. Totally get that.
Yeah.
And they're like, cloaked? And my guess is superior Klingon technology. Yeah.
Technology, yep.
Yeah, ain't no Federation crap.
No.
That is such a beautiful thing, and it took me back to that episode of the original series of like when the Enterprise is a garbage needs to be towed away.
Garbage scow, yeah.
Yeah, garbage scow needs to be towed away. I'm like, yeah, love it. And the lighting in this, beautiful, beautiful fucking lighting. You can actually see what's going on. This bugged the shit out of me. Okay, so they get the cloaking device working. They warp in, and then they turn the cloaking device on. It's like, oh, they didn't see us. Oh, bullshit. One, you just beamed in. I mean, not beamed, you just warped in, so they immediately would have fucking detected you. Two, you just told us that the neural net communications fucking network of ships next to each other, they communicate. It's like, bang, you would have fucking known that the Titan just fucking came in.
And then
But
not
whatever.
only that, they cloak, but then
Yeah.
they have to decloak to beam everybody
To beam them.
off. When in Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, they never needed to decloak to beam anybody off, and it's the same goddamn cloaking device.
Exactly. So yeah, that kind of bugged me a little bit, but I'm like, okay, you need to get the plot going along. But that did bug me.
I mean, they still could have done everything else. The Titan
Yeah,
just
but
didn't
that's because Kirk was always about, remember where you parked.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Now remember
true.
where you parked.
True.
But yeah, they didn't
Yep.
need to decloak then. Why would they need to decloak now with a more advanced starship with the same goddamn?
Wait,
cloaking
who's being
device?
beamed off? Yeah, yes, Marshall. we're beaming off the four of them. Well, we're hoping that we're beaming off the four of them.
Yeah.
And again, I love this shot.
Oh,
We need
that
to get them
L-Cars.
out of here. We have to drop the cloak and the L-cars with the ship just not there. I'm like, yeah,
But-
that's fine.
But the red, the white, the gray, it's such a great aesthetic for it.
It is.
Yeah, it's just
It's
awesome.
beautiful.
Yep.
And, they found the light switch. You can see everything now.
I know. Yes. Yes. Thank God. Somebody paid the power bill.
Sorry, I can't help it. Who doesn't want to get beamed off?
Maybe they just turn the lights up for Geordie so that he could see a bit better.
Ouch. Chris with the
He's
zingers.
probably got better eyesight than any of us will ever have
Yeah.
with these cybernetics. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they
Uh-oh.
know they found them, so they're going in there, and Riker's like, hell no, I'll fucking get them. Yep, goes in a bit of a fight.
Yep.
And then they're like, okay, we need to get the hell out of here. Beam them off. Hey,
This
Mr.
was a
G.
great. This was a great scene. The way that they went underneath it. The other ships
the
carrying out their weapons, go
Yeah.
under them to make that raise.
Cheese mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Agreed.
beautiful. That was definitely sexy animation. And then Riker gets whacked with a transport inhibitor.
Okay, so this is what cheeses me off. That can still happen, but they still could have been cloaked. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Yep, I agreed.
It's-
Because I thought that's exactly what they were going to do. They were just going to go in there, cloaked, beam them off, and bug the hell out. You know, it'd make perfect sense. But
Yeah,
obviously, integration into the Titan, maybe they can't do that. I don't know.
Or they
Well,
didn't learn.
They explain it because they've pretty much explained everything else in the show so far. So
I would hope so.
actually, we hope so. Hey, Shot.
Hey guys, can you
Good
hear
to
me?
see you, mate. Long time no see.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. What happens when you get a bunch of Trekkies together? Everything goes straight to hell.
We nerd out and we just froth over it, and they gave us everything we want in a Star Trek episode.
Yeah,
So we're nitpicking the living shit out of this show.
Pretty
Now-
much.
Yeah.
This is more than half. This is half. Well, just slightly over halfway through the season.
Yeah,
Which
episode
sucks.
6.
I agree. It does.
It does. Yeah, in the back of my mind, it's like it's bittersweet when this ends. It's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? But what we are going to do is we're going to cut the whole thing into one epic movie, and we're just going to kick back with a bunch of drinks and junk food, and we're just going to sit there for 9 hours and watch the whole thing. And
Sounds
I
like a
can't wait.
wonderful damned idea.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too. It's going to be awesome.
All right, Scotty.
On a Discord,
You're a
a
medical
Discord
worker, get
watch
to work.
party.
Yeah, do it on Discord.
watch
Yeah.
party. Yep, it's going to be a Discord watch party where we can just kick back. See you, Iris. See you later on. And I just love
Yeah.
we get to see Shaw's the way he commands his vessel. The way he's just a grease monkey dipshit from Chicago. The way he just legs spread out and his arms there. And
But the good thing, it's a big bridge.
it is a big bridge.
Yeah, all of
What are we getting out? I've got orders from the executive command now. I have to get something out for dinner. What are we having?
Yep.
Yeah. And we get to see it. Again, they've turned the lights up, which was awesome.
Yep.
And then both of the ships are like, oh shit, they're gone. They're out of there. Well, that sucks. Couldn't find them. And then, we couldn't get one of them, but we got someone else. So we swapped one for the other. We lost one, but we gained one.
Yeah, and
Like, oh shit, that's Data?
and whenever he got shot in the shoulder with that tag, I knew exactly where that was from.
Yeah, that's from Insurrection.
Yep.
Yep. Mr. GMT, what's up, brother?
Hey, going boys. How's
Oh
things?
shit.
What did you
Going
think
down.
of this episode? It's always downhill.
I enjoy all the episodes, to be honest.
Did you like the porn in this one though?
The porn?
Wonderful.
Porn?
The ship porn, man. The ship porn.
Oh, the ship porn. That porn. Yeah, that porn. Yeah, don't worry about me. When you say porn, yeah, you know what I'm like. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I know. we're in Star Trek, so we're talking ship porn. Yeah,
Yeah, man. It was fucking awesome, man.
Don't
Oh,
start mentioning the word
Station.
porn to someone from Darwin.
What's
yeah.
Scott?
You never know what you're gonna get.
I tell you what, man.
I just,
You know, I've been, you know, there is things you can poke and, you know, at every episode, but overall, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, to be honest.
oh, totally. That's what I'm saying. Overall, we're just complete Star Trek nerds, and we're just nitpicking every fucking detail because we can. We're not saying this is a pile of absolute dog
The
shit.
thing that
and then-
intrigued me to jump on was because you were talking about the cloaking device, and I was thinking every ship probably works differently with the cloaking device, especially this one. It wasn't made for this ship, so I don't know if it could do the same thing as the previous, you know, where they took
well,
it from.
exactly.
So,
It's old tech as well, and you've
Yeah,
got
it's
a new
old tech,
type.
yeah.
So, yeah,
So-
and even just to be able to make it work, like how the hell do you hell do you just plug in a? Because with the
it's not
Defiant,
just plug and play. Hang on, let's just pull it out and just
Yeah,
you know
it
ram
really
it
is
in and away you
import.
go, sort of thing.
exactly.
So,
but-
not everything's going to work the
Their
same.
ass and sprinkled it over it when, haha, it works
I didn't
now.
realize that Shot was into Star Trek. This spins me out.
Oh, bullshit.
Damn, I learn something new every day.
I
Fucking
grew
awesome.
up watching the reruns of the original series.
Yeah, I watched
Same.
the reruns. I watched this. I watched
Yep.
Next Generation. I watched, you know.
Oh, yeah.
TV
I watched all that
Time,
shit, too.
And
all
this,
of it.
and this shot of Geordie when he sees,
Fuck,
what
this
he
guy
thinks-
looks good for his age, or what?
yeah,
Holy
fuck
shit,
yeah.
man!
Oh, and did you know that his actual daughter, like not who
Yes,
plays,
his actual daughter, the one that was with him, is his actual daughter. Yes, I did know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
his actual
Yes.
real daughter in IRL.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
The other one isn't, but this one, the one that was with him, is his real daughter. Yes,
Right.
I did know that. That's how much of a geek I am. Yeah, I did know that.
And I enjoyed that they both give him shit.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean that's what you got to do. You know? Children to your parent, you backwards and forwards, especially when they get to that age. You can have that quips backwards and forwards, like an oath. And I love this bit. And be fearful, be the god, man, or beast that stands in my way. You know, I'm gonna go get Riker. And
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, man.
fucking Worf. That's fucking Worf. And on the other
Fuck
side
yeah.
of the, at the back of Dainstrom, Worf, you know, his voice would have been ring loud and true, and Riker went, "Oh, that's Worf. You're not this pacifist. That's what you were."
I loved it whenever he says, "I'm a pacifist now," and Riker goes, "We're all gonna die."
Yep, we're all gonna die. And again, just like we had with the family thing with Geordie and Jean-Luc, and you know, passing down your traits, and then Jack comes in and says, "Well, I got all these qualities from my mum, but I also got some qualities from you," and you know, it's like a full circle for the whole episode, backwards and forwards. You know,
So,
I not only
no.
got this thing,
because
but-
they changed his body, that's why he got rid of that thing that he had, right?
Yeah,
Because they
that's
changed
right,
his
yeah.
body.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he's got the
Yeah.
positron thing, but he's still got the kill switch. Like he could just randomly die, so they've added in that kill switch.
Okay.
Now here's the
But
thing.
then they go to
I
Data
saw
and they're
Generations in the theater with a bunch
Poor
of
Data's
Oh,
confused as
really?
fuck, isn't he?
I saw it as well. Yeah, no, I saw
Yeah,
it.
but
In
I
as
saw it
well.
with a bunch of people from the Naval Air Station.
Oh, cool.
So yeah,
And even Worf is, you know, he's got the badge.
Yeah, he's got
and
it as well.
again,
Yeah.
I love it when it hits the delta and you can just see the bottom bits. But that looks sexy. But when the whole thing's lit up, it kind of bugs me.
Yeah.
But it still works. Yeah, we pretty much got the whole crew, other than Riker in there, and they're all like, "Okay, we need to plug this thing in." And Sydney's like, "No, you need to use this fucking thing." And it's like, really? Did they have to put that in there? They could have made it work together. And you know, why I crashed all those ships is so I could learn stuff with you. And I'm like, oh, that's a nice touchy feely thing. And then they wake him up, and he's like, "Captain," and we know it's Data straight up.
Well, and the first words that he said was he turned and looked and said, "Geordie?"
Jordy, yeah.
Geordie?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Captain.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Geordie? Captain? And then Law pops in. I love this.
I love the grin. I love how he does that grin, right? That's how you know it's
Yeah, you know, as soon as you see that
Yeah.
fucking grin, you're like, oh, that's fucking law. There's no one else that has that
before.
I think
evil,
George.
sinister fucking. Yep.
I think George Carlin referred to that as a shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got projector eyeballs. I was like, well, that's convenient. Do you want to watch a movie?
Yeah, no kidding. Just plugged it in. Yeah.
Just boom. That was new.
That was new. Yeah. How do you reckon he's going to cope with all these different, personalities? That's going to be an interesting thing.
Fair than here when he's just wigging out. It's like it's all of them, and they explain that it's all these multiple personalities. So it's going to be fun to see his interactions with it when he's just.
That's what I'm intrigued about.
To Lyle, to Data, to Law, and B4, and
they're going to have to lock him up. They can't have him roaming around because it's just unpredictable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, who knows? It's going to be interesting though. And he says Jean-Luc, and it's like, no, what did they steal? What did they do? And he keeps saying Jean-Luc, and then
stole his body.
We get that reveal. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, Donald, I didn't spot the Archer, even though I was going through all the shots to get all these screenshots. I didn't know there was Archer, so we got Kirk, Archer, and fucking Picard.
Yeah, Kirk's in there as well. His body's in there, his remains are there as well.
Yeah, so
so interesting.
How many body snatchers are there in
I've been doing my homework before I jumped on.
Yeah, it's like, and then he's getting the shit punched at him, and do you think blah blah blah, and then we get this. I love this scene. Like, obviously the guys that are with her aren't changelings because she just wastes their ass, and then she wigs out and does this, and the laugh that she does, and then she goes, "Hi!" I just fucking love it.
I love her as a villain. She does such a good
she's
job.
So good.
Yeah,
Plumber, she's doing such a great job.
Her father was awesome. She's awesome. Fucking, they're both great.
Yep, 100%. But when she comes in and she's giggling, then she just goes, "Hi!" And then it keeps giggling. I was like, oh, fucking hell. So then they bug out because, just picked him up. And
I love the look of the ship, but don't you? Don't you love the look of the ship?
The Shrike looks awesome.
That reminds me of a Vorlon ship.
It's a combination of all sorts of things. Like in the first couple episodes, we were talking about the design of the ship. How it's like scorpion, crab, kind of.
It's very menacing looking, regardless.
Yeah.
But if anybody's ever watched B5 knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, Babylon 5, fuck yeah, Vorlon. It definitely does have Vorlon. Yeah.
Yeah.
The shadows as well. Yeah, fuck yeah. Love B5. And then how much of that goose shit did they pour into you? So I thought that was interesting. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, what does Riker know that we don't?
Yeah, it's like, are they doing some kind of genetic thing? Or,
well, the founders, that was their shtick, right?
Yeah.
Riker's just being a shithead.
Well, he's been a shithead, but he said, how much of that goose shit did they pour into you? It's like, well, you can do that for a change. A changeling is a changeling. It's like, okay.
Yeah. No.
There's something going on there.
Something similar.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, and then he goes, well, 35 years, do you really think I'm going to give up anything? And he's like, well, I don't expect you to, but you will for this.
And they pull out the,
Yep, and then we pull that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Part of me is
on from the last episode.
Part of me is like, how do we really know that's Deanna?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. I was actually thinking the same thing.
Is that a hologram, or is that just
what about if it's a changeling?
No, is it just a changeling?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, is it just a changeling, or did they actually go and then someone commented, oh, what? How the hell would you go get her from Earth or wherever they are with the most secure place? And it was like, yeah, but the changelings have infiltrated everything. It'd be easy.
Yeah.
But might not even be the real one. It might not even be the real one.
Find out.
They don't know.
We'll find out. Yep. Yeah.
But she did say, find every family member, every friend, everything, and just.
Yeah.
Yep. So maybe they did get her. But we'll soon
Maybe.
find out. And
Maybe.
I suppose it does make sense for the show. We'd have to put the crew back together, so it probably is her.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit more shit
But,
porn.
but seeing this graveyard was just phenomenal, right? Fuck.
Yeah, and why did they have to call them relics? They're not that fucking old.
I know.
Well, for them, they would be.
I mean, Voyager isn't that fucking old. Well, she does say, it went further than any of these old relics, but
I love how they use their music, their theme songs when they showed them. It's so cool to see, man. Love that.
I've watched this about 20 fucking times, this scene. I just fucking love it.
Oh, it's the best, isn't it? Fuck, it's
The
the
music
best.
for each one. It's just so
It's the
sexy.
best.
Yep, it is the best.
Fuck, man. I reckon we're getting spoiled, man, because once this finishes, we're all going to be so fucking pissed off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
just
gonna
going to
have to go back
be
and watch that
empty,
other shit.
soulless.
How many more episodes? Does anyone know how many more we got?
It's
4.
just 10 episodes.
Oh,
We've only got
shit.
4 more. It's only 10 episodes. That's it. That's all we've got.
Fuck.
And there's meant to be some gut-wrenching shit in episode 8 or 9.
We
And,
better
but
make it some good
what way
shit.
everyone's... Yeah, it's meant to be some good shit, and it's meant to be a really good send-off of what, we wanted for TNG send-off. So
Oh, man.
we can only hope. We can
But I
only
mean,
hope.
when you think about it, right? I mean, Patrick Stewart is what, 83 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, you
You've
can
got-
see it too
Oh, yeah.
in his acting. You can see it.
You've got Michael Dorn that's
Yeah.
71, 72 years old.
70.
70.
Yeah, and the same with Johnson
Uh,
Frakes. They're all...
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not... Yeah.
I mean, Jerry Ryan's 55.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Still
we
looks
can
strong.
just put Shatner in there. He's 92 and he's still fucking like he's 40. Yep.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
said
but
the
he's got
birthday-
mad cow.
When
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
he's got
that's-
mad cow these days.
Shit.
It's great
Just
to
book
see them
it.
all together, but it really is.
Yeah. Definitely.
We're
Yeah.
not
So you
getting
want
older.
your
Not
theories?
by the day. No, not in the least.
I still want to know what's in Hangar Bay 12. I'm guessing it's Enterprise F. That's what I'm guessing.
Do you reckon they'll show it?
Well, we see it in the teaser trailer at the beginning. We see Enterprise F. We see in the shot in the last episode where it's early decommissioned. So I'm thinking it's Enterprise F.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Maybe.
Oh, well, we'll soon find out.
Nah,
That's
no
for sure.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed
That
to
or-
be. Yeah.
They'll probably throw us for a loop and make it Enterprise D. Who knows?
No,
Yeah,
because
No, they recycled the saucer.
It'd only be the.
no one likes that one.
That's true. No.
If it was the Enterprise D, it wouldn't have a saucer section, Donald.
Well, would it just have the saucer section?
Well, that's right. No,
Yeah,
it
Star Trek
was
got blown straight to
section
hell.
crashed.
It was completely
The
fucked,
saucer
wasn't it?
section. We'll
I crashed it.
crash the
The
saucer section.
discus from space hit the planet.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rest of it got blown up. Who knows?
Yep.
I mean, well, I'm sure we might find out in the next 4 episodes.
Well, they've definitely done a really good job with the writing and not leaving any, loose ends or anything. So
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
I'll tell you.
But when they lit up the Enterprise A, it's just like, whoa.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's beautiful, man.
Just when he said, "Yep, I'm definitely a Constitution class man." Yep, I'm definitely.
I
a
just died
Constitution class.
laughing.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck yes, fuck yeah, bud, fuck yeah, bud.
Get a rip, bud.
Yep, fuck yeah, bud.
Voyager was a very small ship, wasn't she?
Wow. Compared to other ones.
Compared to other ones, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, she was definitely a small ship. She wasn't a Galaxy class or anything like that.
No.
She was
or even an Excelsior. Yeah,
yeah. I kind of liked it.
I liked
It's
it. I liked it
design.
because of that fact
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I think it was small,
Yep.
compact.
When they
and
did
it
when
could
they did
land on the
the
planet, warp, then the cells folded up when it went to warp. I thought it
Yep.
was cool.
Yeah.
And it had the bio
geopacks,
neural,
yeah.
yeah, neural
packs,
circuitry. Yeah,
binaural circuitry and stuff. And when they Borgified it, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But when they did
whenever
they did the 40 years on the Star Trek the motion picture, I went and saw that at the theater.
Oh, that would have been cool to see in the theater.
Nice.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And so help me God.
Yeah, imagine
there was
seeing,
one-
like a few people have said, imagine seeing this whole series at the theater.
oh shit.
On
It
Don't
went
IMAX.
get me
sick.
started.
You know, if they
That's-
release it in the theater, like just back to back, like a movie, episodic movie, I'd go watch that in a heartbeat, not even thinking about it.
Oh, exactly. That's what all us fans would just be flocking to that theater.
I'll be going there.
Please, yeah. Just make that happen. So we're gonna do a Discord watch party where I'm gonna cut each episode, cut out all the beginning and end bits, and just turn it into one. Epic
I'll be
fucking-
there. Just hopefully I'm not working at the time. I probably will be working. Fuck.
No, we'll work out a time when we can all do it, and we'll kick back, just get heaps of junk food, popcorn,
Oh, yeah.
and we'll just kick back.
Well,
and,
when you take out all the start and the end, it doesn't become as long. It'll be just pretty much a fluent, a flow through
Yep.
through the
yeah,
whole.
it'll just flow into one thing.
Yeah.
So it should be about 9 hours, I reckon.
Yeah,
But,
8.5, 9 hours. something like that.
Yeah.
So cool, man.
So I'm definitely going to make that happen. I'm going to turn it into one epic watch party.
We did something similar with B5, except for the 4 years instead of 5, because the last year was so disjointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, why can't we have some good sci-fi? We got no Babylon 5 or Firefly or
I love
Falcon
Fly-Fi.
remake
Fuck, I love Fly-Fi,
or
man.
Expanse. Why can't we have a good
I
sci-fi?
love,
Yeah.
show?
I love
Come
Serenity. I love Firefly. I love
Yeah.
it all.
Who here likes BSG?
Expanse. Battlestar Galactica, I love it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the original and the remake. It took me a little while to get
Yep.
into the remake. Being
The remake,
sci-fi.
I was like you. It took a little bit to get into it, and then when I did, it was all over
Yeah.
after that.
and then it grew on me. I mean, Adama was so good, and I had to go back and watch some scenes of the Pegasus movie where Michelle, who plays Ensign Rowe, and the Admiral, because she was badass in that.
Yeah.
I had to go back and watch that.
Is there anything else coming after
Yeah.
this ends? Anything else coming new? There isn't there?
Well, we got Strange New Worlds. They'll
Yeah,
probably.
I've only watched about 3 episodes. That I haven't because once this started, I just got stuck into this, but I haven't watched the rest of it. I've got that as well to watch. which is
Yeah,
good.
so they'll probably announce when they're gonna. It's meant to be probably the end of this month. They'll announce that when that's going to air, because after Picard's finished, they've got nothing because they're pushing out SCD crap till later,
Mhm.
which can go later and not ever be shown. I'd be happy with that. Piece of shit. But yeah,
Then they're going to go back and do the animated show.
Oh yeah, you get Lower Decks and Prodigy
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Lower Decks is a great laugh.
it is.
It is.
I haven't
love
I haven't
it.
gotten into that yet. I just don't have the time, man. I'm just too busy working, but I do really want to get into
Great
it.
bit of fun. Oh, he's changed sides.
He's still in maintenance mode.
Still in maintenance mode.
But
So that's it. That was
Ah,
episode
boys.
6,
that was so
boys.
good. So I'm glad I got near the
packed.
end of it. I fell asleep on the bed. I was waiting, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up. Oh shit! And I jumped on.
Yeah.
Because I got this head cold and it's just knocking me about at the moment.
Yeah, I've been dealing with a similar issue. Just
Yeah, it's going into your fall. It's coming into
along
my
with
spring.
along with sink snakes.
sink
Oh, shit.
snakes and exploding water. Yes.
Damn.
Yes. Yes, we had an interruption earlier because all of a sudden I start seeing smoke coming out of my kitchen sink,
So cool.
sink. And then all of a sudden I see a plumbing snake coming up the drain and out of my sink. And yep. Did they do an Enterprise B of that?
They've got fucking. I've got boxes and boxes of these ships, boxes and boxes of them.
Yeah.
And now they're selling some of the old stock. So I don't know what's it. The company is taking them, so you can buy some of the ships.
Okay.
It's selling out pretty fucking fast.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah. But supposedly Terry Messalis, he didn't. Well, when he got asked the question of they going to do a figurine of Worf from Picard season 3, he said, "No, they're not going to do one." So I'm fucking definitely saving my dollars for that. I want fucking Worf with that fucking.
And you're gonna have by the time this is all said and done, you're gonna have a room like mine. Holy shit!
Well, I if I had the money, I would have got all of those big. I mean, if I got all my Star Trek ships out, man, it would be like yours because I've got boxes and boxes of
That stuff's got to be on display, brother. You gotta
yeah, it's like where the hell I got to put it all. But when I get all this set up, I'm gonna have all the whiskey and then ships all and
All
put
around
the
it.
bus back because I've got my bus and I've still got some old Star Trek figurines I collected 20, 30 years ago. So.
Yeah.
Still got
How's
them.
the Titanic going? Is it almost done?
It's almost done. It's almost done.
Yeah.
Probably going to do a bit tomorrow night. The last bit of the stern.
How funny was it that night when I was doing the creepy voice? Remember that guy?
Oh yeah. So we've got the starboard side, so I just need to do the port side of the base, and then obviously I've got to do the decks and the poop deck.
Yeah.
And the well deck, and then be attached, and she'll be all done. Then I got to get the lighting kit for it and pull it all apart and put that
That
in.
lighting kit's gonna fucking make a hell of a difference, right? Fuck.
Oh, it's gonna
Yeah,
look
no
so
kidding.
good.
Yeah.
Plus, people in chat are going to be able to control it. You'll be able to hit a button, type in your redeem, and it'll light it up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
I'm going to
that's
set it up
insane.
so it'll be able to control it from chat and turn the lights on it.
That'll be cool.
Yep.
Is that
Okay.
all through the? Is that all done through your this app here that we're using right now? Or is it? How is it connected through?
No, it's not through this. It's through another thing because you can do redeem lights, and lights out, and it'll turn my lights out.
Yeah, one more minute, we'll be in the same day,
There you go.
man.
Oh shit!
It's
That's
midnight here almost.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here.
Oh, so you're already on Sunday. You're just about to get Sunday's shot, eh?
Yeah.
Yep, just about to get Sunday.
So, I don't know if I can. Let me have a look here.
I just like how they're still working on that drain next door at 1 a.m. in the morning.
No, they're done now.
Are they done?
Like,
You reckon
Yeah,
they're
we
done?
they had a big power issue with right outside my house, and they were digging up at 9 o'clock at night. They went all the way to midnight, just digging away, trying to fix this cable that was smelling. It was actually just about to start a big fire underneath the ground, so they just stopped it in time.
Oh,
So
shit.
they cut it,
Oh, shit.
isolated it, reconnected it, fixed it all up, which was crazy.
Your power lines overhead or in the ground?
Underground. So they
Okay.
had to dig it up.
Underground.
But they could smell it. People walking past and smell it, reported it. So they could smell it, something
Yeah.
was not right. And they
Mine's
got on top of
overhead.
it pretty quick, luckily.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
so
that was
I just-
like, when was that? That's when I went and watched John Wick. So that was Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night that was. That was Wednesday night. I come back and I see all these fucking trucks, power trucks and shit. I go, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
And,
No, I had this morning. When I got up shortly after, I had water literally shooting out of my kitchen sink like a geyser,
shit.
all over the place. And then they were here during the first half of Whiskey Trek, and I start hearing the noise. Everybody can hear the noise. It sounded like a German World War II U-boat movie.
Fuck me, dead.
God.
And then next thing I know, I look over and I'm like, hey guys, I have to go for a minute. There's smoke coming out of my sink.
Oh, shit.
I remember that.
They had the snake going on the drill attachment.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess it was like heating up the pipe so much, whatever was in there was smoking. And then all of a sudden I start hearing things flap and I hear a dish break. And I'm like, holy shit, the snake, they've managed to jam it right up. So they didn't go down, they went into
went
the
up.
same feed and went up and into my kitchen, and it was flopping around.
Oh, shit. That's how far they went in. Jesus.
And then it got stuck.
That
Then
can be
Don let the
done.
guy next door and go, "Oh, your snake's got caught there."
Yeah, there's a problem. I think I was just going to show you this, guys. I actually got
You
this sent to me this week from the distillery, Keeper's Heart.
I'll find the one. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So Keeper's Heart,
Ooh.
but this is really cool. And this came from via Travis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So really cool. Because when he was the master distiller at Middleton, I think I have almost all of his bottles with his signature on it. So, yeah, pretty cool.
wow.
Yep.
I've still got to, you know, open that dead garlic tree one yet.
Oh yeah. That and the
Yeah.
power single cask. Yeah.
Single cast, yeah. So that'll be
Those-
the next. But that
those-
that
Method and
That
Madness. They
mulberry-
can be
is fucking-
they can be fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, that thing is fucking weird. Very unique.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
have.
Well,
Jen, sorry to interrupt. I'm going to head off. Thank you for having me. Take care.
All right.
cheers,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Zenfeld.
yeah,
Sexy.
Rest up, brother.
Thank you, Jensen. Ciao.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, I've
You know,
got the.
yeah.
I've got the acacia and the chestnut and the wild cherry, and that wild cherry one is like, what the hell? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's fucking weird. All right, we'll wrap this episode and we'll chit chat it in the background. So, thanks
Yep.
everybody. Oh, actually, I'll wait till my lights come back on. I'll come on in a second.
That are, we still have to get the red and yellow alert going.
Yeah, I mean, we were doing that when we had a time restraint, but now we're kind of just, whatever. But
Yeah.
it seems to work out. It's usually 2 hours, so
2 hours,
It
yeah.
fits. Yeah, it fits. I thought this episode would actually go a bit longer, but yeah. There we go. Lights are back.
Carly never got back to you about what to pull out for dinner, did she?
No, I'm thinking I'll have to go raid the freezer and see what's in there and
Yeah.
see what. Yeah,
What you
Yeah.
fancy, yeah.
yeah. She made homemade burgers last night. You only needed the one burger because it was a kitchen sink burger. Fucking everything.
Okay.
There's a sun on it. yeah. It was definitely good. You didn't need a side of fries or anything with that. It was just the one burger and you were done.
Yeah,
So-
I like that. Nice big burger and a
Yeah,
salad.
me
I'm
too.
happy. That's it.
Yep. And I had everything in it. That was quite tasty.
Yep.
All right, guys. We'll see you all next week. Same bat channel, same bat station. For the next episode of Picard, episode 7. We're down to the last 3, which is
70% through now.
Yep. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll see what's going to happen.
Yep.
Who knows? Any theory is open.
At this
The
point,
bad
now,
guys lose.
Yep.
all bets are off. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. What would you want with a? We'll find out. We're gonna find out.
Yep.
All right, guys.
All right.
We're out. Nanu.
That's fun.
Shut the button.